Stop, sir. Good. Play.
Okay. Ready to go? All right, for the Fallen, JTF here in the top of the first inning, taking on Smash It Sports, the number 2 seed. This is DW along with Dennis Turner.
Hey, DW and DT.
What's up, DT?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Got the 2-run homer there by Garmin.
I was watching the game earlier, and Garmin hit a couple long balls again with their win against Pure Romance. So they got some players on their team that can definitely hit the ball.
Yep. Garmin, the 3-hitter, was 5 for 5 with 2 home runs
Nice.
in the first game.
Yep.
And the 2-hitter Clayton Shaw was 5 for 5 as well.
And correct me if I'm wrong, DW. You know, for the Fallen team, they were the winner of the Military World Tournament. Is that correct?
Right.
Which gave them the berth.
For the Fallen, JTF won the Military Worlds back in August. That gave them the berth for the 18 seed to the Men's Major World Series.
And that was in Panama City Beach?
No, it was in Georgia this year.
Was it in Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah, Columbus,
Okay.
Columbus, Georgia.
Gotcha.
So Fallen gets 2 runs on the top of the first. Smash It, the heavy favorite in the game, coming up bottom of the first here.
Turn up. Turn up.
Smash It wearing the all black. Sponsored, of course, by Easton and Compound Athletics. And they're going to have Bryson Baker, Brian Wegman, Kevin Philby, and Brett Helmer, the first 4 in the lineup. Looks like Helmer's moved up to the 4th spot. I think Kirby usually bats 4th and Helmer 5th.
Yeah, I'm not sure the reasoning for that. Obviously, there is one that we're not aware of, but you know, I was looking at the almanac last night, and I was saying that's why Brett's hitting in the 4th slot. But you know, he's amongst the record holders.
I think all-time leader in home runs, probably RBIs.
Yeah,
Here at Disney.
he actually. Oh, here at Disney, that's correct. That's correct. He is the leader with 108 home runs. He's the leader with most runs at 215. He's second to Bryson Baker in at-bats, most RBIs, and a .645 on-base percentage.
And that big yellow wall behind the right field fence is named after him, the Helmer wall.
Yep.
And the wind's blowing out. It's been blowing out all day, usually to the right field corner. At the moment, it almost looks like center to right center.
Yeah. Yeah, earlier in the day, there was some home runs that I didn't think that were going to go, that found their way about 400 feet.
Yep. We've seen a few right-hand batters as well flick them out to right.
Yeah.
So the ball is carrying to the corner like it normally does here. You had a few here down the right field line?
I try to hit them anywhere I can hit them. You know, there was some down the right field line. You know, my honey hole, my power alley was right center, so I had pretty good success there. But you know, I was talking to one of the players I used to play with back in the day, and you know, right before composite, you know, we were using aluminum bats here.
Right.
And you know, I remember hitting them out at 385 mark. I mean, it didn't happen that often, but when it did, you were happy to have it.
Right. Bryson Baker, I think we went to the full count here.
Bryson's been playing for a long time, one of the better players in the conference. He's one of those guys that he's a master with the stick. I mean, he can find the hole, and I think I just jinxed him. But you know, Bryson's one of those players that can play anywhere. They got him at first base this game, or most of the season they have. But Bryson's one of those guys that's going to go down in the record books.
Yeah, Bryson had that streak for a number of years where he won I don't know, it was 7 or 8 major World Series in a row. He switched teams at just the right time.
Right.
And or maybe it was him that was the difference.
He was the catalyst.
I think that streak broke last year.
Yep.
New uniforms here for Smash It. Never seen these.
So remind me what the deal is with the uniforms. One team has to have a darker one than the other.
I believe so. They're trying not to get away from the teams wearing the same color.
And then the higher seed is in the first base dugout. Is that correct?
First base dugout, and they're the home team for every game, apparently. I don't know if they will flip the coin if there was an if game, possibly.
Yeah.
Wegman with the solo homer.
Thank you, sir. Here we go.
Usually try to set the defense for you at home.
Yep.
Most of the teams I know pretty well. This military team is only the second time I've seen them play. Philby gets all of that one. Right down the line.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'll try to set the defense for you here. Mike Horton is the pitcher. Left field, Gary Cheney. Center field, Lenny Myers, the longtime military all-star. Number takes the first pitch. Right field is Steve Lacona. Sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. First base, Chad Augustin. Second base, Calvin Oliver. Middle infield, Clayton Shaw. Shortstop, Chuck Garman. Homer with the base hit to right center. Third base, Brad Sheffield. Homer hustling in the second with the double.
Yeah, that's one thing about Brett and a lot of these veteran players. You know, they're not gonna try to do too much with what they don't have. So he took that outer half pitch and put it in the right center. Kirby with a line shot.
Yeah, they had the Helmer shift on him.
Yeah, they did.
He kind of went with the pitch. There's a nice play by the middleman, Clayton Shaw. Of course, Clayton was with the For the Fallen conference team until they folded after a few months. So he does have some upper level experience. Here's Stephen Lloyd, high fly ball, deep center field. Back goes Myers to the fence, and it's gone. I think that kind of shows there the wind.
Yeah,
is going to play a factor in those high drives.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, when are we going to see the one go over the wall?
Yep. Well, we had two hit the wall in that first game. Isaac Gonzalez hit both of them 3/4 of the way up.
Yeah.
Dead center field.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Gonzalez is a real up-and-coming player. Like, he makes it look like he's hitting a baseball, where everyone else looks like they're hitting a softball.
Right.
He's one of those guys. Here's Umscheid, bounces out to the middleman Shaw. That'll end the inning. Smash It gets 4 runs on 3 homers, and they lead 4-2. We go to the top of the second.
Since day one, Combat has been at the forefront of composite bats. In today's game, where margins for error are small, Combat's larger sweet spot means our bats reach maximum performance over a wider span. It's the difference between a home run or a warning track, a base hit through the middle or hitting into a double play. It's the difference between winning and losing.
All right, we're back. Top of the second inning. DW with DT. You can see the crowd starting to build down below here on a beautiful Florida evening. We have the For the Fallen Armed Forces team. Oh, a little bit of rain now.
Yeah, people are scattering.
Well, the crowd that was building down below is now going to hide under the upper deck or the lower deck.
What about our camera guys?
They're going
They
to,
need some umbrellas.
yeah, they're putting some covers on. Hopefully the wind don't blow it in here.
Yeah, really.
Bouncer, hard shot to short. It's Reyna up with it, throws across for the out. How about Luis Reyna, DT, coming back from his broken leg a year ago in this tournament.
Yeah.
He collided with Brian Wegman in shallow left field, actually I think foul territory.
Right. Yeah, I mean, what a speedy recovery. I mean, to be back, you know, and he started the season, correct?
Yeah,
he was ready to go at the
he was
beginning
in
of the season.
Vegas.
He was in Vegas, yeah.
Probably about 90%.
Yeah.
And he played well.
Yep.
There's a long ground roll double off the warning track in deep center field, almost 400 feet.
Sorry, force the habit.
Cheney with the double brings up Oliver, the second baseman. Travis Clark on the hill. It's Mike Umscheid at third. Reyna at short. Now it's raining a little harder. Bazat up the middle. Second base is Lloyd. First base, Baker. That one caught by Wegman on the run. Nice play.
Yeah, we got a couple dark clouds right above us.
Doesn't look like it might last.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to last.
Just enough to chase off the crowd, unfortunately.
All set, sir.
If you are in the Orlando area, come here Friday and Saturday night. Pack the Park night. So they're going to have the championship game for the first time ever on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, should be a great crowd. High intensity, a lot of excitement.
That's my fault.
Best of the best.
You know what?
Just one hit there for the Fallen in the top of the second. We go to the bottom half. Smash It coming up, leading 4-2.
Go, Louie.
What's performance through technology mean to you?
It means new barrel lengths. It means balanced weight that performs.
It means end load that works.
I think you get the picture.
Parfit, Reyna, Bazat, Clark.
Good.
Get our first look at Clark, see if he can run. He's got that bottom of the foot bruise injury. It's been plaguing him all year. And it is raining pretty hard now.
Short.
Straight down. Parfit stands in.
Right.
Takes a strike. Of course, no foul ball once you have a strike on you. That was flat.
Take your base.
Parfit walks. Bring up
Sir, yes,
Louis
sir.
Reyna.
Ball's starting to get a little bit wet. Hard for the pitcher to grip. Throw some strikes. You might want to grab a towel.
It's Mike Horton is the pitcher. I believe he's plays with.
Say when, Louie.
I
Yep.
want to say he played with Upper Deck
Yes, sir, I
out of
understand.
Seattle, Washington.
Washington.
Probably no stranger to rain.
Yeah. Continuous mist.
Defense set to the left side against Reyna. Runner on first.
Short, play.
No
Bring
outs.
it up a little.
Smash It leading 4-2.
Now back deep. Shutting up.
Bounce it right side. On the second for
They're
the
not-
force.
Yeah, they weren't going to get rain on that one. Fleet-footed, some might say.
It's fleet-footed. It's got that huge, what do they call it? A couple pins in there holding his leg together.
Yeah.
Maybe it's stronger now.
Maybe it is.
But he does run well. I would say, I'm going to say he's a half step slower than he was. But still a phenomenal, one of the top shortstops in the game.
Here we go. Play.
He also led the league, or was among the leaders in doubles
Cut the corner.
this year. Kevin Bazat, the batter, runner on first. Swung on right deep right field. And back to the fence and gone into the bullpen.
Kevin has definitely made himself a very, very good player. He's always been a great fielder, great arm, but over the past 5 or 6 years, definitely made himself into a great, great hitter.
I think he has the fastest turn at second base in the conference.
Yeah.
And he's got some height to him, so he's not your normal middle infielder. He's got some, he's got range, height, he's got the arm. And he turns that double play faster than anybody. Here's Travis Clark.
Faster than you?
Yes.
Just a little faster.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Liner to left, knuckles down in front of the left fielder. Clark actually running a little better than we've seen him at the conference championship.
Yeah, not bad.
Good enough to win games, I think, right there. As long as he doesn't re-injure it. He's got a mysterious, he calls it a bruise on the bottom of his foot.
On his right
I
foot
think
or left
it's his
foot?
right foot.
Yeah.
And it won't go away. And the doctors can't seem to figure out how to even rest. They said he needs rest, and he would rest entire weekends. He wouldn't play. Didn't really help. Top of the order, Bryson Baker.
Did he say what caused it or how it came about?
I don't remember
Was
that.
it just from running or just wear and tear?
Is the world's premier sports.
We'd have to ask him that.
Yeah.
I don't think he got hit. Baker missed it.
That's high. It's too high.
Very high in the rain. Might as well run it out. Caught. Myers tracks it in left center field. Out number 1. Now the rain is slowed to a drizzle.
You see the frustration on Bryson. He knows he just missed it.
Bryson Baker, of course, with another dominating year at the Smoky.
Yeah.
Led the Smoky in home runs, won the home run derby. I think he was MVP. Wegman stands in, runner on first, 2 outs. That was down the middle.
Full count.
Liner at the third baseman, he
nice
stabs it. Third baseman Brad Sheffield with a nice play. We'll go to the third, 6-2.
USSSA is the world's premier sports organization with over 4 million participants. The top youth baseball stars compete at the Wilson DeMarini Elite World Series and the Louisville Slugger Championship, looking to qualify for the USSSA National Youth Championships. In fast pitch, the top teenagers are on the field with USA Select, and the best in the world are on the USSSA Florida Pride. Nationwide Conference USSSA provides the ultimate challenge in slow pitch softball. At every level, you play the best when you play USSSA.
You like inload?
Do you like a huge sweet spot?
You're gonna love these. Enjoy the show.
All right, we're back. Top of the third.
Okay, sir.
6-2 smash it leads for the Fallen coming up. Few questions on the old chat room asking about player movement.
Thank you.
I think I don't really want to touch that one. How about you?
Well, I mean, there's always player movement. You know, it's something that it does happen.
Right. Off-season musical chairs.
Yeah, as soon as this tournament is over, you know, there'll be some because players always, I mean, teams are always wanting to get better. You know, and if they see somebody or if there's a void, you know, you always want to better your team for the time and the investment that the sponsors put in, and just to win more games. So you always want to try to get better. So player movement does happen.
Definitely. Every year, musical chairs, and
it's whether
this year won't be any different.
Right, and it's whether if it's a top major team or if it's a D team. You know, there's always movement.
Lenny Myers with the triple off the right field fence. And getting back to the player movement, I almost feel like this year more sponsors want to come back than normal.
Yeah.
And it feels to me like a lot of players are looking for the next, they're looking to move up. So it almost feels like all the players want to move and all the sponsors kind of want to come back and tweak what they have.
Sure. I mean, it's just like the major leagues, you know, through free agency and players available. You know, like I said, if there's a spot that needs to be filled in your lineup or on your bench, and there's players out there that will fill that void, I mean, you definitely want to take a run at them. It's just it comes down to chemistry. It's a nice. It's going to be a nice double down the line.
That's Clayton Shaw with a hot stick, RBI double.
So I mean, there's so many good players in Conference USSSA right now. There's so much parity, and we talk about this all the time. It comes down to what the team needs and who's available.
My only fear is that a lot of sponsors are going after the same players.
Yeah, well, and that happens. I mean, it does happen.
So it's got a long way to go to shake it all out.
Right, and then it comes down to, the player. What do they want out of it?
Garmin just crushed his 4th home run of the day, 2nd home run of the game.
He's not getting cheated right there, I tell you. He's taking a full cut, and he's getting every bit of it. He's got a nice swing.
And he plays shortstop for this team.
Yeah, I mean, then this is a showcase. This is an atmosphere for Garmin where he's already hit 4 home runs, like you said, and if there is a void in one of the upper teams, in one of the top teams,
right.
This is for like a tryout for him, to where he can say, hey, I can hit with the big boys. I can put up the numbers. I can play some defense. I'm a good all-around player, so it's something that teams definitely look at.
McGahee fouls it up with a solo homer. Now fly ball to center for out number 2. Yeah, I was talking with Stroh, the Northwest, or was he the Oregon USSSA director? He said Garmin comes out of the Northwest, and he's always been military, so he hasn't been able to play conference, but now he's heading, I think, towards civilian life, so he may become available.
Yeah.
Go to the bottom of the 3rd, 6-5 smash hit leads.
Next.
Expected wait time, 55 minutes. Your call is important to us. Thank you for your patience.
In the nation, we know how it feels when you aren't treated like a priority. We do things differently.
We'll take care of it.
We put members first.
Thank you.
Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Since day one, Combat has been at the forefront of composite bats. In today's game, where margins for error are small, Combat's larger sweet spot means our bats reach maximum performance over a wider span. It's the difference between a home run or a warning track, a base hit through the middle or hitting into a double play. It's the difference between winning and losing.
All right, we're back. Smash It Sports. Easton batting in the bottom of the 3rd, leading 6-5. Both teams with 6 hits apiece, and I believe 3 homers apiece. Kevin Philby going to lead things off. Brett Helmer on deck, and Scott Kirby in the hole. Pitcher here is Mike Horton for the Fallen JTF, and Philby just hit his 2nd bomb, headed for the Helmer wall and over.
Yes, sir. So it looks like the rain has stopped which is good for the fans and good for the players.
Just enough to wet down that field.
That's right.
There is a decent crowd here for a Wednesday night. They're all up underneath the overhang so they don't get wet.
I think they're all in line for some chicken tenders.
I think we could use a few.
Yeah. KB, the good chicken tenders.
Helmer stands in, base hit, actually a double his first time up. They got the huge shift on him on the right side. Second baseman playing shallow right field. Shortstop and third base are staying home pretty much for lefty.
Well, I mean, if they gave him too much of a hole, Brett's smart enough, he's going to take it.
Yep. Helmer also one of the all-time leaders in batting average here at Disney. The batting averages go down in these baseball fields. A lot of softball players don't understand that. The averages go down a good 100 to 150 points off their regular season hitting.
Yeah, so, I mean, like you said, Brett Helmer, since 2000, since they've had the Major World Series here at Disney, Brett has accumulated an on-base percentage of .645. So obviously a little bit lower than, through the regular season, just because the field's so big.
Yeah, the ball hangs in the gaps. We got a force play there on Kirby. Bring up Stephen Lloyd. Yeah, the gaps are bigger distance-wise, but they can be closed because there's time to close them down.
Correct.
And when the ball hangs, that's what leads to those lower averages. Whereas on a 300-foot field, it's a home run, which is a hit. So there's Lloyd with a shot up the middle. He runs well. He's in with the double. Brings up Mike Umscheid at third baseman.
So let's say, for instance, like Greg Cannell won the Triple Crown this year. And what was his on-base percentage?
It was 8-12.
Eight, yeah, over 8. So, and one of the better ball strikers for the past several years. Well, here at Disney, his on-base average is .695. So you can see the difference in between, 300-foot fields as well as the stadium here. Just bigger gaps, like you mentioned.
Yep. And the infielders are playing deeper, so you can't just hit it through the 5-6 hole automatically.
Right.
Did have a question on the chat if these military players can be Department of Defense contractors. I believe they can. If you're a DOD contractor, you could play Military Worlds, and I'm sure there's a few of them out here in the field. Fly ball advances Lloyd to third, 1 out. Bring up the right-hander, Ryan Parfit. Hit it well, deep left. Back to the track and gone halfway up the hill. Parfit, 2-run shot. It's a 10-5, smash it.
Sorry about that, bud.
Parfit had some big eyes as they zoomed in on him right there. He saw a meatball coming. Hit as high as he did long right there.
Yes, sir, Louis.
Rain kind of cooled it down a little bit.
Core of the ball cools off a little bit, gets a little harder. Usually the home runs go up as the evening goes on, and of course the better teams play later in the evening.
That's right. They've earned that right.
The ball's knuckling in down in front of the left fielder. Base hit for Reyna.
Time.
Bring up Bezat, who hit a home run last time up. I just heard there from the stadium announcer, Bezat won the Defensive Player of the Year There's a liner to right and the catch for the out number 3. Smash It gets 4 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead 10-5.
Oh boy, let's go.
Come on!
Over the 16 seed, Pure Romance earlier.
I'm actually surprised that the that Smashes is only up by 5 runs right now at this particular time in the game.
Yeah, For the Fallen has to be happy.
Yeah, they're still in this game. I mean,
Yep.
you know, they can get on a roll, get 3-6 runs here. Yeah, they just need to take advantage of this opportunity. Because once Smashes starts to free swing, they're definitely going to separate themselves.
Their big inning is coming. Smash It. They got 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third. Gary Cheney, the batter. First pitch swinging.
Fly balls are going to kill you.
Kirby out there and right, tracks it down for out number 2. Now they need a mark here with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's one thing. This is one thing that Travis Clark does a really good job of. You know, he pitches away to your strength. He'll also pitch to the defense, so he's gonna keep you off balance. He's done a really good job. He's made himself into a very good pitcher.
That's popped up, possibly playable. Sliding catch by Lloyd into the wall.
Great effort.
Right by the tarps. Looks like Lloyd's going to be all right.
You two may want to have a talk. I thought you were talking to Bryson too, actually. And all I saw, when you look it over here, all I saw was Bryson as well, yeah.
One disadvantage Clark has, he probably hasn't seen too many of these players.
No, not at all.
Rest of the conference knows each other pretty well. This military team only has a few players that we've seen on the circuit. But they're holding their own. Calvin Oliver. And he's worked the count full. That one's down the middle, and he hits it right back up the middle base hit. Some patient hitting by Oliver. Steve Liacona. I had to wait for the stadium announcer to say that name.
Yeah, you didn't know how to pronounce it?
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I mean, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Let's see if they can get a 2-out rally going here. At least played about 2 or 3 of them.
They need to roll the top of the order. And he turns on one deep left, but Wegman tracks it down just in front of the warning track for out number 3. Smash It takes a 5-run lead to the bottom of the 4th.
You rang? I'm sorry.
What can I do with one swing? What can't I? One swing can change a game, a tournament, a season. One swing should not be taken lightly. So ask yourself, what can you do with one swing?
USSSA is the world's premier sports organization with over 4 million participants. The top youth baseball stars compete at the Wilson DeMarini Elite World Series and the Louisville Slugger Championship, looking to qualify for the USSSA National Youth Championships. In fast pitch, the top teenagers are on the field with USA Select, and the best in the world are on the USSSA Florida Pride. Nationwide Conference USSSA provides the ultimate challenge in slow pitch softball. At every level, you play the best when you play USSSA.
Bottom of the fourth, smash it. Travis Clark, then the top of the order. Bryson Baker, Brian Wegman. DW along with DT, Dennis Turner.
So you think this is the inning that Smash It is going to open it up?
Kind of feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. We've seen enough games. You can kind of feel it coming. Clark's going to roll the top if he gets on. I think we could look at a big inning. 10 hits for Smash It in the game. 7 for the Fallen.
It actually looks like Dale Brungart's on deck in Bryson's spot.
Hopefully Bryson's all right. Clark flies out, so for the Fallen, still hanging.
Hey, now I gotta go this way.
Pinch hitter Dale Brungart. Chat room was asking where was Brungart. Here he is. Pinch hitting for Baker. I know Baker flew out. He walked and flew out.
Yeah.
So he's 0 for 1.
No, he's 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Ground ball to short and then the fly out.
Okay. And a walk, I think, in there.
Correct.
Good, sir.
So maybe that's the reason. Who knows? Brungart took a mean cut, but hit it straight up. Left fielder makes the catch. So much for that feeling I had. I know she didn't jump on that feeling, so just blame it on me. Smash It with the new unis. Easton logo on the chest. Taking on For the Fallen. forthefallen.org.
Good, sir.
For those of you at home that want to support the organization. Fly ball to left, should have enough. Wegman with the solo gets Smash It on the board here in the fourth.
That's plenty enough.
11-5. Of course, the run rolls 30 after 3, 20 after 4, 15 after 5, and unlimited home runs. Fence distances here, 335 down the left field line, 385 to left center, 400 to center, 385 to right center, and the wall says 335 down the right field line, but I've used Google Earth on this.
Yeah.
It says 316 right down the line.
No kidding.
Google Earth. I don't think Google Earth is wrong. I mean, give or take 2 feet, I would say. Margin of error. It's actually 316 right to the pole.
Interesting.
So somebody built the field. They need a little more room over there, so they brought the fence in, but they put the 335 on because probably at one time that's what the Braves maybe had on their real field. That's all I can think.
Sure.
But it definitely does play shorter over the years.
So did you Google Earth to center field as well?
Center field is correct, left center correct, left field correct. Pretty sure right center was correct as well.
Yep, flat on the plate.
So we need to get some athletic tape. Put the real dimensions down there on the pad.
Yeah, for a softball weekend, we should cover it up. Put
Yeah.
the 316. Helmer hits the gap perfectly in right center. He's going to score a run. Philby scoring all the way from first base, 12-5. Smash It leads.
Tied.
Oh, actually 375 to the gaps.
Really?
The Google Earth was 375.
We're running out of athletic tape.
Yeah, now we've got a lot of signs to make.
Inside, short.
All right, Scott Kirby, Helmer on second, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth.
Outside.
Mike Kinney, the home plate umpire. Staying outside right there. That one's short. Kirby with a no-brainer 3-pitch walk. Bring up Lloyd, who should be free swinging here. I've seen Lloyd hit off the scoreboard a few times over the years. When he swings hard, sometimes he tops it over, though.
Yeah.
See what happens here.
Good, sir.
He's got one of the best whips,
heavy.
you know, to get the bat speed. Not a big guy.
No.
And he got that one on the line. Should be close. And line drive, home run, 3-run shot. Lloyd having a big game. 15-5 the score now. Now Smash It will start pushing that 15-run roll.
They'll separate a little bit more, even though they got 2 outs. They still got an out to play with. They are definitely going to get as many as they can.
Good look at the replay. Lloyd putting his full body into it. He uses the overlap to rip. He doesn't get cheated at the plate, that's for sure. Mike Umshide, the batter. You can see the umbrella over the bat bucket down there. Might still be sprinkling a little bit. Umshide hit it high.
Did he get enough?
He did not. Middle of the warning track out for the 3rd out. Smash It has their most runs in an inning, 5. They lead by 10. We go to the top of the 5th.
You like end load?
Do you like a huge sweet spot?
You're gonna love these. Enjoy the show.
There's your shot of an almost full moon here in Florida.
I thought that was the golf ball I hit earlier.
Might have been
stuck in the wall.
Might have been Kevin Philby's home run ball. For the Fallen, trailing by 10. They haven't played terrible. Beat Pure Romance earlier to advance to this game tonight. And here's the man of the hour, Chuck Garman.
So it looks like Brungard, who replaced Bryson, just goes into first base for defense.
So Brungard in the game. We'll have to check out Bryson Baker, see what happened there. Or if he was just pulled just to rotate some players around. And Garman, is that Garman?
No, this is Ayers.
Hey, Jesse Ayers, another big hitter. Looks like he might have pulled a muscle. Oh, he's the guy that ran into the wall on the first base side in the first game.
Yep.
He's hobbling a little bit, but he crushed that one. Look at that. Ayers with a line smash into left center.
Oh, that was a home run.
Oh.
Did that bounce off?
Yeah, it bounced off the
facade.
The big facade. There's actually, it's 400 feet straight away to the fence, and then there's another 20 feet to the wall. Actually hit the wall. It's a 420 shot. So solo homer, 15-6. Fallen trailing by 9. So Ayers was a pinch hitter. That's Lenny Myers. Lenny Myers on first with the base hit. And as you heard the stadium announcer, Clayton Shaw is 7 for 7 today. Nobody out, 1 run across. Travis Clark.
Thank you.
A few pumps. One hit the plate, ball 1.
So the one thing that you can see when Travis delivers the pitch, you see him moving to the second base side because his middle infielder, Kevin Bazat, is on the shortstop side. So what Travis is doing is basically he's positioning himself to be the 6th infielder, to kind of fill that lane, to fill that slot. Because if he just stands where he's at, you just look at the room that between him and Lloyd that there is. So it just kind of, he's kind of pitching to not only his defense, but to try to pitch away from those lanes.
Yep, here's Garman. Hits it deep. Parfit on the run to the fence. Makes the catch. Actually, I don't think he needed to leap there. He thought he was closer to the wall than he was. And Garman hits it about 390 feet, and he's out. Here's your replay. Can't really say he missed it when he hit it 390 feet, but
he missed it in this park.
He missed it in this large park. Parfit with a nice catch. Runners advance, 1 out for the 4-hitter, Ken McGahee. He swung on center field. Parfit coming in makes the catch. He's going to throw to third. Score that a sac fly, I suppose. McGahee with a RBI, 15-7 the score. Pay no attention to the pitch count on the screen. That's for baseball. Major League Baseball working with USSSA to bring this broadcast to you.
I bet Travis would like to know how many pitches he threw.
It would be interesting. Bouncer left side. Reyna with the quick hands and a throw across.
Nice play.
And in time. For the Fallen gets 2 runs. They trail 15-7. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
What can I do with 1 swing? What can't I? One swing can change a game, a tournament, a season. 1 swing should not be taken lightly. So ask yourself, what can you do with 1 swing?
Let's go. Mike.
There you see the next team up, VCH Worth. Team based out of Texas and Ohio. Getting ready to play Resmondo, the #1 seed. But back here, Champion Stadium, it's 15-7, Smash It. Parfit is going to lead things off. Smash It going to try to end it early. They would need 7 runs.
Think they can do it?
I think they can do it.
Will they do it?
Wind blowing out. We'll call it right center field. Maybe 12 miles an hour. 15?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll take that.
I was winging it here.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. We'll go with 15.
15
Yeah.
sounds better, yeah. It's standing out straight a little bit there.
Yeah.
Parfit didn't like the strike call. Horton's pitched the whole way, done a pretty good job. Those smash had scored in every inning. Defense set up to the left side. Parfit
That was
had
close.
a bomb last time, takes a walk. Reyna, Bazat, Clark, your next three. Bottom of the fifth, the run roll, of course, 15 after 5. The shot of Mike Horton. For the fallen, an all military, or let's even throw in the DoD contractor team. A little bit of a curveball on the pitch there, but didn't fool Parfit. It's a deep left center and tracked down by the left fielder, Steve.
Yeah, he got all that one. He took a full cut.
Cheney. Gary Cheney made the catch.
He got under it just a little bit, just enough for it to stay in the ballpark. But he took a nice full cut at that one. That was a good swing. So the last 2 times, Kevin has squared up the ball. One time for a home run. And I think his last time he hit on a button right at the right fielder. Is that correct?
Yeah. That one's... He's got a little bit of curveball, this pitcher, and a little bit of a... I'm almost going to call it a slider. It's moving left and right. That one moved left and right. That one's down the middle and hit well. Over the fence. The wall's only about 7 feet tall.
Looked just like his first home run.
Yep.
Almost in the same spot.
Line smash, 2-run homer, 17-7. Now the magic number's 5. It's your replay, Bazat.
Got to give props to Kevin. He's a Missouri boy just like me.
I first remember him coming up with Tap Out.
Yep.
The B team in 2007.
Yep, local team out of St. Louis. I know a lot of those guys played a lot of league ball with those fellas. Good bunch of dudes.
He joined Rope Club during the 2008 season.
Yep.
It's been a long journey for him to get to this spot.
454.
Yep.
And then here he is.
Championships with 454. He played with TaylorMade.
Yep.
Clark with a long fly out. Brungard at the plate, so smash it. Only up 10. They are the home team, so I'm sure they're feeling pretty comfortable. Brungard inside pitch, fouled it off.
So Dale, Bernie and I last game we're talking about beards. Beards are, I guess, trending up, so to speak.
I believe so, yeah.
What do you think? You going to grow a beard?
I will not be growing a beard.
No, not even a mustache, a little goatee?
No.
Maybe some longer sideburns? No, I can't pull it off.
No. Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
To make it look good.
Yeah, yeah.
Brungard with the hustle double. Left fielder was so deep. Brungard gets in the second easily. Brungard came on as a pinch hitter for Baker. Bring up Wegman. So who won the golf outing today?
Was it today or yesterday?
Or yesterday.
Yeah, I do not know. I didn't play in it this year. Had a lot of work to do catching up. Been down here since last Wednesday. Came down for the D Worlds.
Yeah.
A lot of the manufacturers are set up back down there near the quad.
Right.
Selling and promoting the latest products. So didn't get a chance to play, but I know it's always a good time when you play out there at the Mystic Dunes.
Shout out to Eric Garcia and his wife watching at home. Big fans of the softball center. And enjoy watching the major. Here's Kevin Philby. I believe that's his 3rd homer. That one doesn't go over the Helmer wall, but good enough. It's perfect in the game. It's a replay.
Full extension.
Yeah, he doesn't get cheated.
No, not at all.
Long haul bombers.
Never has.
Champion from past years. Bring up Helmer. He's due for a homer. Nope.
Oh, what happened there?
Middleman gave up, and he
said it was moving all over the place on him.
He's moving his right arm back and forth like it was swimming on him. (20-17) the score, and here comes the manager for the Fallen.
So Dale, what would be your walk-up song? Would it be something aggressive, something mellow?
I'd say more aggressive. I kind of like the Sandman song that Greinert was using.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't use that one because he has it. You have to use something
his
nobody's using.
teammate was also using it.
Well, that's not right.
They didn't coordinate their songs. I'll have to think about that.
Well, you'll have about 30 seconds until I need an answer.
Kirby going to end this game so he can go get some food.
It's not a bad idea.
Kirby at the plate is the winning run by the run rule.
Looks like we got a pinch runner at first base. Or is that Ortiz?
Yeah, Mike Ortiz.
Running for Helmer.
Out of Texas. Reserve outfielder. Seen quite a bit of action this year.
Yeah. One swing could end it.
Kirby hit it well.
Looks like he
got
might.
A chance.
Just enough.
Cheney back. Looks up. Gone. And that's your game. Smash It Sports wins 22-17. For the Fallen, 1-1 in the tournament. They'll drop to the losers bracket and take some shots there at some teams that are probably a little more their speed. But a solid showing. They just never had the big inning. That's all we got from here. DWDT, we're out. Rismondo coming up, taking on VCH Worth next.